human emotions? What fickle little things that can constantly change from second to second, and blah blah blah. You don't care. Here's a femboy rating human emotions. Starting this off. I guess I'll just go in order. Depression. Gotta say that's a dear T emotion if I've ever seen one. It makes you do nothing all day, basically. You feel horrible. Honestly, I can't see any positives of this one. Sadness. This one, okay, sadness, that's like a B tier. Now, personally, I absolutely love sad little femboys. I love it when they cry. They're so cute. Therefore, sadness, B tier, because, you know, in general, you know, sadness can develop into depression in a way, so, you know, that's a bad thing. But also, cute femboys. Okay, disgust. That's gonna be A tier. I'm pretty much disgusted by about just everything in this world, so it's an emotion I'm very familiar with, you know. Anytime I go outside and I see all these couples, these men and women, ugh, nasty, disgusting. Going along with that, envy, S tier emotion right there. I am envious of everything. I'm envious of envy. You don't know the levels of envy I have. I could have. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, what was I saying? Envy. Yeah, I am envious of envy. I could throw away like a piece of trash, but the moment I see you gain any sort of happiness from that piece of trash, I'll feel envious of your emotions and maybe of your trash. I might want to steal it from you just so you cry. You know, going back to the, you know, all these emotions kind of loop back to each other in a way, you know, crying, femboys, envy. But anyway, anger. This one's tough. I'm pretty chill, you know, but anger is kind of fun. I am a bit of a rage baiter. It's not an emotion I personally identify with though that much. Some things piss me off, but the anger goes away quickly. It's a fleeting emotion like most of these things here. Frustration. That's gotta be D tier. The frustration reminds me of doing, like, you know, like a physics or calculus problem and you just don't understand the answer. You keep banging your head on the wall and it's like, oh, not that great. It also doesn't really in any way inspire like progress or motivation. You know, like envy, you know, that wants you to always improve, to steal from others to make yourself better. But frustration, you know, is the lack of progress, and which is obviously a bad thing. Next one, fear. Not my personal favorite, but we're gonna put it at B tier. It does inspire a lot of xenophobia, homophobia, all the phobias. It really divides our societies, but at the same time, fear also drives progress. It's an effective motive. It's probably one of the most effective motivators. So that's gotta be worth something at least. So we're gonna put it at B tier. All right, we have rage, active anger. Not gonna lie, I do kind of, hold on. I do kind of like me some rage, you know, because, you know, being angry, you know, not doing anything about it, that's boring. But actually, you know, like smashing someone's head open, you know, that's kind of fun, you know what I mean? So we're gonna put that at B tier. Joy. That's kind of a B tier emotion too. So joy, obviously, it's a fleeting happiness. It's like a moment of happiness, and that's why I'm putting it there. I don't think any sort of long-term emotion is really good for the soul. Personally, I think having constantly changing emotions is the most way to stay adaptable, stay flexible, and most importantly, stay progressible, you know, where this is all about progress in your life. So, but since it's a momentary fleeting good thing, that's good. Momentary good is good. So we're gonna put that B tier. Fatigue, D tier emotion. Fatigue is probably one of the worst. If there was an F tier, this would be going in F tier. As we said, we're talking about progress here. Fatigue is the very opposite of progress. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long fucking video. I might have to speed through these. Just so fatigue, you know, about being tired. I hate being tired. It makes me feel horrible and I don't ever get anything done, so that's pretty bad. Okay, pleasure, that's pleasure's pretty trash. Sloth, same sort of thing. Liminal paralytic order, sleep paralysis. I've never experienced it, so technically this is NA, non-applicable, but I don't know, it doesn't sound that great. So D, sexuality. I don't think that's really an emotion, but that's also D. Sex. Pursuing pleasure is one of the most, well, okay. Pursuing sensory, like, pleasure, like sex, is one of the lowest tiers of life you can achieve. But I do appreciate a hedonistic lifestyle. I mean, life really should be about enjoying it to the fullest. However, if your fullest life is just having lots of sex, I think you need to reconsider your life. Narcissism, not really an emotion, but if you know me, you don't know me, I'm narcissistic. I'm God. It's just the way it is. Confusion. That's also got to be a pretty trash emotion. Who likes confusion? Being able to understand everything is the best. Grief. You need a little bit of grief. If you don't have grief, then you probably are lacking some sort of vital human emotion. So we'll put that at B. Not for the grief itself. I don't really think a grieving femboy is really, because we're going back into the sadness thing, I don't think a grieving femboy is really that desirable. But hey, maybe some trauma will make them cuter. Okay, what's liminality mean? Temporary. Jesus Christ. I don't fucking. D tier because I don't know what it means. Okay, thrill. Oh, that's S tier. I love the thrill. I love pursuing. I love being on the hunt. Why are my fangs not? My fangs. Fangs? Oh, whatever. They usually stick out a bit more. Intimacy. Intimacy. What the fuck does... Okay, intimacy. I'm gonna assume that means relationship. So D. It's better than sex. I'll put it C tier. Acceptance. Acceptance. Sex. Accept. Acceptance. Well, acceptance has to be at least on par with grief. So nostalgia, trash. We need to face towards the future, not the past. It's only by going forward that we ever achieve anything. Desire. That's got to be pretty high. Now, this is not sexual desire. Remember, sex is bad. But anyway, desiring things is pretty good, and there are a lot of these. Remorse, C tier. Greed, S tier. Liminary paralytic ideation. I don't know. D. Pride, S. Coordination, B. Paralytic, liminal paralytic. Don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Feelings of being infantile. Okay, I think I get this one. This one is the feeling of being really small. So like not so being like a small part of the universe. I mean, anyone could feel like they're a small part of the universe. Or like a small part, like a cog in a machine, but like a small one. I don't even... Let's see here. Guilt? Ew, who feels guilty? D? Shame? Ooh, I like shame. Shame's good for controlling people. Terror. I love causing terror. Horror. I am pretty horrifying. Helplessness. Oh, that's a shitty one. We always need to do things. Dysphoria. Is that just being unhappy? Alright, we'll put that C. And euphoria. These are like... Remember the whole thing being one thing too much. Suicidal ideation. Well, then we're gonna we'll put that at C. Active suicide. No, that's D. Joy. Wait, we already had joy. Gender dysphoria. You know, we'll put that at C. D real. Oh, I love that emotion. I feel it all the time. I don't know if that's good, but you know, it's funny. Right, guys? Radical absolute integration. What in the disassociative hyperactivity null? I don't even know what I'm doing. Ego death? No. Terrorization. Yep. Devastation. Okay. Wrath. Moderate identitative I don't know what that means. Melancholic. Okay, sad ideation. What? That doesn't even make any sense. Obsession. I love obsession. Contemplation. That's a pretty good one too. Addiction. I like being addicted. Transcendence. I am transcendent. Comfort. Oh, that's temporary. Let's see. Extreme obsession. Okay. Wonder. I wonder why you're such a bitch. Got him. Bigoted ideation. What, being a homophobe? Oh, I'm pretty homophobic, so. Integration. I love the hive mind. Individuality. That's a C. Anxiety. Okay, here's the one I was actually willing to start off with, but I just couldn't find it. Anxiety. Okay, see, anxiety drives emotions. Like, these days, I can't even, you know, find like the spark within me to do anything except with anxiety. You know, the fear, anxiety, it's all towards progress because I'm so lazy. You know, I want to be lazy, but no, laziness is bad. Regret. Who likes regretting? Sacrificial obsession. Okay, that's a C. Disintegration. Or is this disintegration instead of disintegration? Because disintegration, you just get fucking evaporated. Deviance, but integration, we want to be integrated. Resistance, I like resisting, even though I like it when they put up a fight. Entropy, oh, I love entropy, even though it means that we're all gonna die and be like that for one day. Torturousness, I'm very. Enchantment, what does that even mean? Ambition, good. Courage, I guess it's all right. Hope is dangerous, which is why I like it. Post-traumatic stress, who likes that? Gratitude, gratification. Ew. What does this say? Is this rapture or rupture? Because if it's rupture, like what's rupturing? Your goddamn organs? Oh my god, I just realized the thing went off the screen. Professional out here, professional. Look, you guys saw what it was before, it's okay. Alright, fine, I'll move it a little bit. Fine. Look, I didn't expect there'd be this many. Seduction, I love seducing, even though I don't like sex. Rupture, I don't even know what that means. Paranoia, that's another good one. Fascination, that's good. Phobia, that's all right. Admiration, that's pretty good. Suspicion, that's really good. Compulsive, no. Active, you guys thought I was gonna do that one, huh? Active egoism, I don't even know what that means. Pain, decent. Isolation, poor. Decent. Malice, that's pretty good. Divisiveness, sure. Obsessive compulsiveness, that's all right. Empathy, no. Sympathy, no. Sympathy, we'll put empathy at C. You need a little bit of sympathy. Love, all right, that's decent. Dread, decent. Shock, shocking what? Shock collar. Got him. Intrigue, what is this, a spy game? Intrigue, what does that mean? Numbness, no, we want to feel things. Who likes being numb? Drug fueled disassociative liminality, I don't even know what that means. Pure oh, I like a little bit of primalism, but I will, it depends on my mood, honestly. Sometimes I love the pure, just primal emotion, and then other times I like the order. I can be chaotic, but I my morals are more aligned with order and rationality rather than just chaos. But sometimes I give in to my base emotions. Identitative, autonomous, partial, objective. What? Sensitive. Oh, you know, yeah, you gotta feel the pleasure for this. Sensitive, innocence. That's a good one. Not one that I have though. Dependency. That's also pretty good. And the thing went off the screen again. God damn. It's too many things. Neutrality. What are you, Switzerland? Openness. Okay, I'm really just like giving up on these at this point because this is like. Who likes being open? Spontaneity. Didn't I already do that? Where'd I put that one? Well, I don't know. You're going in B tier now, though. Compassion. Oh wait, here we go. Let's see. Who likes that? Connectedness. Who likes that? Calmness. All right, that's pretty good. Freedom. You don't deserve freedom. Satisfaction. Did I do that? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. It's all right. Creative. That's a good one. Sublime. What do you mean? That's not an emotion. That's a descriptor. But whatever. I love beauty. I love that. Wait, is that all of them? Beauty, freedom. Did I do Friday? And that is my tier list that I kind of rushed through once I realized how long this was taking. Okay, guys. So screenshot it. Oh shit. Screenshot it, post it on everything, and remind everyone of your favorite Femboy rating human emotions. I think I got the status. No, I think that's done. So, yeah, guys, am I schizo or what?